What is up, my beautiful soul? Welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time here, welcome. I am Jimena, purpose coach and numerologist, and it is my mission to help you step into alignment with your true, unique life purpose, reprogram old limiting beliefs and patterns so that you can manifest the life that you're truly meant to live in this lifetime. So before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for future notifications, and stay tuned until the end so you know what to expect for the month of July. Now, if you're brand new to numerology, let me backtrack a little bit. Numerology is the study of the numbers in your life. If you think about it, we live in a numeric system. The months have numbers. July is number 7, 2022 represents number 6 when we reduce it to a single digit. Numerology is a study that has been around for years and years. It is an ancient study of numbers, similar to astrology, but astrology studies the planets and our signs. Numerology studies the numbers in our lives. Your date of birth, your name is also influenced by numbers. Every letter has its own vibration. And then obviously we have the numbers of the month. We also have the time. That's why a lot of people might be familiar with numerology when it comes to angel numbers, like when you're constantly seeing 111, 222, 333, etc. These are all signs from the universe trying to communicate a message to you. And the energy of every month is also here with a message for us. So there's no more guessing when it comes to your personal development, because you know what to focus on, what to work on during this month, so that you are in alignment with nature, with the universe, because there are certain themes and months that are better than others to work on certain things. Now, July 2022 represents number 4. Number 4 is the number of stability, structure, foundations. We start July right after the new moon in Cancer, which represents family, emotional stability. It's about emotions and feelings. And this month of July, it is asking us to look at the foundations of our lives. What does home mean to you? When I say coming back home, what does that mean to you? What does that look like? What does it feel like? How do you know when you're home? Because to be honest, you can live in the most beautiful, decorated home, but if it's empty inside, if you feel like you don't belong there, it's not going to feel very safe. Your foundation is not going to be very solid, and you're now being called to face the truth, to look at your inner foundation and to see where it needs to be shifted or where it has to change. Because something that is not built on a solid ground has to go, eventually has to go. Relationships that are not built on a solid ground eventually have to end, they have to go. So look around in your life. Where are you being challenged in these areas? How are you being called to redefine what the word home means to you, but also to look at your own structures and your own foundations? Are they actually solid? Are you relying on someone or something to give you that foundation and that structure? For example, are you relying on a job or a partner to give you stability, to give you emotional or financial stability? Because this is the time to reclaim your power, to reclaim that, and to build a new foundation where you don't have to depend on a job or someone to give you that structure. And it truly starts by building a solid and strong foundation within yourself. And this is the month designed for that. Number 4 also represents work. It's go time. Maybe you've been thinking about doing a certain thing or starting something new since the beginning of the year and it hasn't happened yet. Number 4 is all about go time. It's about taking action. It's about work. It's about putting in the work so that you can see the results. It's also about looking at your financial stability, at your emotional well-being, and your financial well-being, because well-being is not just about health and what you eat, and mental health is about holistically your financial health, sure, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional well-being. And now in this month, we, again, with the energy that we started with that new moon and the energy of number 4, how are we bringing these together so we can not only work on our emotional health, but also on our financial stability? So this is the month to really pay attention to this, because it comes from a karmic number 13. 13, there's nothing to be scared about. Number 13 represents death and rebirth. Maybe when it comes to your career, maybe when it comes to a relationship that, again, has a foundation that is not very solid. Maybe you work at this place that is just sucking your soul and your energy. This is the time to reassess this and to, again, build a solid foundation, specifically when it comes to your career, financial stability, your business, but it can also be in the areas of relationships, because we're talking about emotional stability. So how are you really being called to look around you and see what has to go, what needs to come to an end, so you can heal, so you can continue to grow and evolve? Healing is not just about doing more things, it's not just about meditating more, eating healthier, having a solid routine and a structure, but sometimes it's about what we need to stop doing so we don't continue the pattern, so that we don't continue to be stuck in the same cycle. So this month is calling us to look at the things that we continue to do that are hurting us, that are self-sabotaging us, that are not allowing us to take action, to grow, to evolve, because they're holding us back. Maybe we make a little bit of progress and we go back. So why is it that we continue to go back to these patterns? What is the foundation that I have in this area built on? And how are you being called to rebuild that foundation so that you can have a solid structure and not just a beautiful looking house on the outside, but empty on the inside? So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about this energy, the energy of the month, and also your own personal month and what this means to you, what it represents, any challenges that you may encounter, or how to take advantage of these opportunities, you can check out my membership, the Glow Getter Collective. This is a membership dedicated to personal growth, and we use numerology, mindset tools, and manifestation to unlock that next level of success, to step into alignment with our own purpose, reprogram our own limiting beliefs so that we can manifest the life that we are meant to live. Something else that I wanted to mention about number 4, if we go back and we look at the year 2020, when the pandemic started for all of us, that was a universal year, number 4. So we can see how it almost in a way disrupts certain foundations of our life, specifically when it comes to work or financial stability. And again, number 4 is really inviting us to look at those areas, to let go of the need to be perfect. And think about it, nobody wants to be with someone who thinks they are perfect, yet we are trying to be perfect, and it doesn't make sense. This is the time to let go of the need to be perfect, perfectionism, step out of your comfort zone, and trust your inner self, your guidance, and your intuition. Be open-minded, because sometimes number 4 can be very structured and rigid, very much in its comfort zone. So you're also being called to, yes, add more structure to your day, to your life, look at the foundations, build a new foundation, but also be open-minded and welcome and embrace change, new opportunities, and not everything has to be black or white. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share with a friend or someone that you love. Spread the abundance, spread the love. Come back next week for another dose of motivation, numerology, purpose-driven life. And I hope that you enjoyed it. You can also follow me along on social media, Instagram at mena.cardenas for daily updates, daily dose of inspiration and motivation, food for thought, and all the things that are going to help you in your own personal development journey. I hope to see you next week. Talk to you later.